So then what are suggestions that you give people if they want to make new friends? Sounds like a silly thing when someone 40 years old says they want to make new friends, but what are some practical things they can do?
Well, we start talking. First of all, it starts with just making them feel comfortable with what they're trying to do. I mean, so we'll sit down and we'll have a whole conversation, maybe a whole session conversation about where do you feel most comfortable? What are you trying, what kind of friend are you trying to make? And why are you trying to make this friend? Where do you feel like you're deficient in your life? And do you need that socialization? Do you need somebody who's going to be more of a spiritual mentor buddy to you? Or somebody that you go to a sporting event with? What are we looking for here? And then we start asking questions to get them to figure out where's the most logical place to find those type of people with a like mind or some affinity level. So we start talking through that. And then once you talk about what it looks like and where it's at, it takes a lot of the fear away because it seems natural. Like, oh yeah, I do that too. I like that. And I like to go to those places. And so, and then I do what I do with my clients is I always try to give them a challenge when they leave my session, because sitting down and talking to me, don't get me wrong, it's great. I always tell you it's awesome that you come in and talk to me once a week, once every other week, but your life is happening outside there. So I always want to send them away with some sort of practical applications. I want you to try this and then report back. And so there's some accountability with that. So once we've kind of normalized a place for them to go or a thing for them to do, then I push them out of the nest, so to speak, and say, let's go try this. And then we come back and we decompress or we kind of evaluate and see how it went and what they were looking for, what they saw that was different than what they anticipated. So that's kind of what I do. I don't know if that answered the question.
Yeah, that does. I mean, it's because they're getting out and actually putting themselves in an environment where they could make a new friend. So do they usually follow through with that challenge?
Usually. Now, sometimes, though, it will take 2 and 3 promptings, after 2 or 3 sessions, because it is a little bit nerve-wracking, and it's very intimidating to say, wait a minute, you want me to do what? And it's kind of my little version of exposure therapy where, we actually get them and, afraid of heights, and you take them on the roller coaster, you take them to... to walk across the bridge.
The roller
or something
coaster.
Like that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's a good way of thinking about it. Yeah. Do you ever say like, I'll be your friend, let's go get pizza?
I have never done that. I don't
you
know.
can't do that.
I don't think that would be,
No,
I don't think that would be appropriate. But
yeah, exactly.
But my goal is to get them to have a friend that will have pizza with them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And have you had situations where they've come back and been shocked? Like I connected with somebody and like this is possible?
Yeah. Some, that really is. There have been, and going back to your previous statement, there have been times I've really wanted when I've given them an assignment to do and I said, okay, go to this particular place. There's everything that's in me that wants to go like 15 minutes ahead of them and sit at a different table and just watch. I mean, I really want to do that. I have never done that because I think that's inappropriate. But
I know.
I've always wanted to just because I love to see it in action. I love to see it when that takes place and I love to see when that light bulb comes on. Just like, wow, this can work. This can do. So I do love that.
I will actually challenge clients in a session if they're saying, I got this friend, I haven't reached out to them in a year or whatever. Like, hey, you want to text them now and see what they're up to? And
just right
in a session. Yeah. And they're like, no, are you sure? Well, okay, why not? And then they text them and then I mean, it's in the moment before they can let fear kind of set in.
That's a good way to say that, before fear sets in.
Yeah.